Hello, everyone. We are clearing trash to Mythic Argus right now, and then we'll start with polls and go from there. Hopefully tonight is a little cleaner than yesterday. We did get the Phase 3 yesterday, which was pretty exciting. It'll be interesting to see who gets the mount. It's like we're going to be one more melee heavy tonight. Not necessarily a bad thing, we just have to be a little bit more careful. Get up to Argus and then get some summons out and get rolling here. If you have any questions or comments or just want to say hello, feel free to talk and chat. I do see all your messages and I do respond to them.
These stones have tales to tell.
Try to start the stream a little bit early, it gives everyone a kind of chance to pile in here. We generally have 5 or 10 people, depending on the day.
Hey, Kat.
What up?
I heard you like to heal.
I can heal. I have all the legendaries, and my weapon is higher than my feral weapon.
No, Jay whispered me that I might have to heal, so that's going to be 3 Resto Shamans.
No, not necessary.
The horror.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna go great.
Because you're going from like a really good Resto Shaman to maybe a mediocre to like just god awful.
Oh my
Basically.
word. I'd be sick too.
Wait,
I think the plan is that we're ditching the whole beacons on the H-Pal league, and we're changing it to spirit linking nonstop.
I remember enough expect Resto Shaman on Agramar. Barely.
On what? Who?
Off expect Resto Shaman on Agramar.
Off-spec Resto Shaman on Agramar.
Oh, they said like a
Thank you, Talkman the translator.
No problem.
You are all a bitch.
He said you are all bitches.
Oh, I heard beaches.
Yeah, beaches.
Beaches.
I live by the beach. Plenty of these down.
I'm just gonna copy the exact gear that Jay's wearing.
Put everything on.
I have exactly everything he's wearing.
Wow. Original. Way to be original.
The only thing I don't have is the healing Pantheon trinket. That shit's lame.
I have it. Mine's only at 975 though.
Yeah, mine is too.
Yo, maybe we just run triple Ancestral Protection Totem, and that way deaths are irrelevant. Oh, I popped it. JK. Wrong one. I was like, Shift C, bring up the talent menu. Oh wait, Shift V, there goes the trinket. I fucking killed him. Oh well.
Oh well. Are we missing both Holy Pallies tonight?
Maybe.
For a half hour minimum, yeah.
Hell, man.
Probably missing Clerics the whole night. And Sealed.
I said he'd be late.
Cleric said he'll be on later, but I don't know what that means for raid.
I'm gonna be on, but I'll be on later.
Yeah, but I don't know when that is.
Yeah. Might just mean after the raid.
Yeah. And then Sealed is eventually coming, so.
We're missing both our Holy Pallies for unfortunate reasons. Hopefully it won't be too long. And in the meantime, feel free to... oh, looks like we're going to get someone else in here in the meantime, so we can get polls going. In the meantime, feel free to ask questions. I'm here to answer them, or if you just want to chat. I am streaming across both YouTube and Twitch, but both chats show up on the screen there, so you're not missing out on anything. I need to stop shaking my leg. I don't know if you guys can see that. It vibrate. It looks like I'm like furiously masturbating. It's a really bad habit.
Little bitch.
Wait,
Well,
so, who's running in third phase?
Everyone from you.
Haunches.
Relatively good question.
Haunches. I guess I'll do
Dabs,
it.
drop a bank. I can get one for you.
No, I was just a little curious on how that might go down, since I'm the only one with the neck.
It's funny, because yeah, we could have Kat heal, except that she's the most valuable melee DPS, as being a ranged melee DPS.
So you're saying you want
Unfortunate.
Haunches heals?
No,
That's
no one wants
I
Haunches
didn't
heals.
say that.
Haunches,
Going
you
a
don't
little
want
far.
Haunches heals.
No one deserves that.
Yeah, we're gonna 3 heal till Sealed gets here.
Oh, I don't deserve that. Hold on.
This is gonna be
Oh, lordy
Interesting.
lord.
Oh, no.
I didn't
Wait,
sign
let
up
me
for
just-
this.
Let me just heal it for 3 healage.
As Face says, I like that monkey right there. That's fitting. That's my face right now.
Yeah. Damn it. I
Um,
just
do you have your monkey pictures saved, or do you
I think he finally figured out how to upload them.
Well, no, well, actually, I'm a volunteer at a rescue, so we rescue. There's a bunch of them that are wild.
Did you
So
just
we-
take one home one day?
You know, Face, you surprise me every day.
That's true.
Yeah, I do.
So
I
go
mean,
rest
yeah.
up, right?
Yay.
I'll go
What
rest
do you
up.
want me to run? Talent wise, did I just stole all your gear? Like piece for piece, I have your exact gear almost. So
Alright, go ahead and mute Discord. We're trying to decide who gets pawned off on the 4th healer here for Argus until our Holy Pally shows up. Because we're definitely not 3 healing Argus. That would be a fucking nightmare.
Oh, and all of your tides.
Well, Dab is taking Pax's spot, who's, he's here the whole time anyway. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Dabs took my spot, which was in the middle on the left.
No, what I'm saying is he's a tank now. Dabs is not DPS. He's the tank.
Oh, I can
Okay.
take on my pally and throw Spell Ward too, as an
That's a
option.
good point.
It would be a melee either way, though.
True, but I mean,
A useful melee.
Mechanic-wise.
Your prop power would be probably pretty good.
Either way, we're real heavy on melee tonight, which is.
so go Ellie. Got it.
Ooh.
I mean, if
Have you guys seen my chair? It's only $3.99. I'm just fucking with you. I love how that became a thing with PewDiePie. I didn't like him at first, but his newer content has grown on me over the years.
You're back.
you can drop a cauldron, let's try this 3 heal special.
Ooh.
Are you disc though? Are you disc? Because
I'm
that's
still disc. It's also lower output for me, but unless I'm good, but I'm not there yet.
You're
That's how-
this?
that's
What?
the dream team right there. Boom.
Yo, get me out of this group! Who the fuck are these randos? Why do I raid with you monkeys?
It's a freaking
Oh, boy.
bug, man.
I would volunteer.
This
to
is
go
worse
You want me
than
to drop a
fun.
cauldron?
London, do you have one?
I do.
Okay, London can do it.
I'm glad we all had this talk beforehand.
Hey,
What
one
is
of our
this?
holy pallies got in a car accident, okay? It's not
Oh,
his fault.
one healer gets stung in the eye with a bee, the other one gets a car wreck. Yeah, take it as a sign. They don't want to
Yeah,
be
well,
here.
I think
Yeah,
it's more
be
so
careful,
that I
Talkman.
shouldn't be here. Yeah, get me out.
We're
Make
I'm
sure you
staying in
have-
my.
That's true. We had a healer a while back. He's like, I can't come because I got stung in the eyeball by a bee. And that was a pretty valid excuse for not showing up to raid.
Because when they attack, they go for the hands and the groin.
How do you want to do CDs?
Healing CDs? I agree.
And the face.
How do?
Okay, I'm gonna get the first 3.
You asked me with
Or maybe
Wait. First 3 of what? I still don't know what I'm healing here.
Tormented Rages.
Oh my god, we're about to pull. How exciting. So glad to have you all here. And, wow, one of our tanks isn't ready.
Which would leave 4, 5, 6.
I need like a footstool or something.
Our goal
down
is
here
just to get
keep
through
my-
this first phase. Let's see.
Keep me from bouncing my legs up and down. Maybe I can use my subwoofer or something. There we go, that's better. That should keep me from vibrating up and down. You guys can't see it, but I actually got a I'll tilt the camera up here. I actually got a print of my character. Not my World of Warcraft character, but the character I use on my channel that I had commissioned. He's up there. He's pretty neat. Can't really see it that well because of the light, but I have him right next to Sylvanas at the downfall of the Lich King.
Okay. Does that look fun?
No.
And then the thing back there is the Blizzard World print, the amusement park from Overwatch. I wish that was a real thing. I would like fork over the $2 I have in my bank account to go to Blizzard World.
we have 7 melee at least.
Is that including Cat or no?
Yeah, well, Cat's on the AA.
We need Ravi and
I felt Blizzard World was kind of lacking in some of the Warcraft stuff. You have Snack Ramus, which is kind of humorous, but maybe like a what's that Splash Mountain, except it's like a Murloc Mountain or something. That might be kind of neat.
It should not be like that. That should be okay. Can you change 5s to J-Tide? No, that's J-Tide.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
cool.
Alright, I think we're ready.
Outside,
How exciting.
what do you randomly get the 8th? What do you have for the 8th?
That's Talkmon's link.
Oh, you have the 7th.
We are going to try
Cool, right?
3 healing this.
Yes, we're ready to pull.
It's on Dead
This
Sword.
might be a shit show. I'm like 99% sure
Dead
this is
man
going to
each.
be a shit show.
Dead man.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the melee positions.
Don't worry.
Cat taking one for the team.
Since there's 4 of us on each side, you just want to do like clockwise.
I'm working on going through some of the approved Twitch music to use on my stream. There's a lot of crap in the Twitch playlist that is just awful, like techno dubstep type. It's rough. Otherwise, I just use that and throw it on shuffle since it's on Spotify. But right now, I just use the World of Warcraft playlist because it's easy and it fits usually. Unless we're like in intense battle in Argus and like some Dwarven Tavern music comes on, which happens from time to time. But gotta keep it fresh, right?
It's not on your buff side, so.
I'm really confused. So you're cramming 4 people on the left side versus 4 people on the right?
5 people on the left because I
Well-
don't really count.
Yeah, no, I mean, you don't count, but I mean, they're moving one from right over to left. So either way, one side's going to be heavier than the other.
Right.
We tend to stack her on the right side, so having people on the left is just better. There's just going to be too much melee tonight, so we're going to have to figure it out.
Let's see how this goes.
It'll be interesting.
Hey, look at it this way. I might be a different spec or a different class or a different character.
Sounds challenging.
As soon as we can gather 20 people to hit the ready button.
Ready your sword. Prepare to die.
London on you, man.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
London ready?
Yeah, he just said so.
Finally, we are ready to
5,
go.
4,
Alright, let's
3,
start this shit show.
1.
One shot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganeth.
The buff and the rage.
Alright, take another one. Alright, I'll take a third one. I'll take a third one.
I will run
I'm
over
gonna get back in and hit on
grab
Brian.
my buff.
Wait for the cone.
Get the fuck out.
I'm just gonna stay out with rage. Give him space.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh boy, I got soul white. I'll move over here.
Closer now.
Oh, that. No, I'm good. He didn't target me.
Just tired.
Thought I might have fucked up the cone there.
Going after this.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, I'm gonna grab my buff and then stay spread for Sargeras' gaze here. I have fear, so I need to get in the group. Rocket jump over there.
Watch the cone.
Transition. Dubstep needs an escort.
Both face. Oh, we should be
good. Good?
Five, 4,
Got
3,
a lot of stacks
2,
happening. That's my fault.
Can we just have the rages stay out for melee? Just lose the DPS to make the room?
Well, it's already pretty tight.
But that's what I'm saying. If a melee gets rage, just have them stand off to the side.
The damage we need is tight.
Well, it shouldn't be if we actually go through heals.
And if we... Are we not lost two now?
Still have to find out where we need it. I haven't seen execute, so I can make a judgment call on that.
4, 3, 2.
For the practice for now, though, should we do it? Push a little further?
I guess.
Are we not aiming for 2 bloodlust?
If it's not a 10-minute fight, we won't get sated off.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't? Why it wouldn't be a 10-minute fight?
Because he has 5% less HP.
If we still have
Yeah.
sated, we don't get 2 off.
It's like an 11-minute in raid, so worst case we could just slow down in phase 2. A little, yeah.
Maybe.
When we did hit phase 3, my third list came up like right after phase 2 ended.
Use either, I guess use APT.
Utilize my my tormented souls here a little bit better. Pay attention though when I have to move. I end up popping Unstable Affliction and Tormented Souls, and then I have to move to Cone of Death because I'm not paying attention. It's a huge DPS.
You guys
loss.
like switch off fish duty?
No, he ran out. I was supposed to drop him, but someone dropped him last pull, so I was like,
You good, bud?
Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Master demands
5,
your
4,
doom!
3, 2, 1.
Destruction! The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganeth!
You get the buff.
Okay, got it. I'll take 3.
Alright, I think I'll pull my shards.
Where's this going?
That is so far away. I still got it. Okay, cool. Ooh, that was a close sight.
Go out.
5, 4,
Not back, that's fine.
3,
Alright, cool. I got my
1.
trinket proc, so this should give me a nice little damage increase here. And now I didn't spread properly, so now I have a dot.
Do you guys just have a ton of rage stacks?
You can't tell.
A couple people getting murdered.
Some people got swiped.
Yeah.
5,
Oh, we got way better.
4, 3,
All right.
2.
You stand in the death fog. If any of you guys are actually working on this boss, if you stand in the death fog, you don't take durability damage for your gear, opposed to being killed by Argus.
That swing in the front, I swear I was behind him. Like visually, it must arc out a little more than what it is.
You
I
got
don't
big
know why.
box.
Yeah, no, I was like legit all the way the fuck over here and like this far up, maybe.
There are a lot of animations on this particular
Yeah,
boss. I wish
fog
were more
and
clear. Yeah, the fog is terrible. I don't understand how they released it with the runes, like a visual aesthetic of the room fucking with an animation of an actual like mechanic.
Well, it's upsetting to me that Agrimar shows you where he's going to hit when he does his frontal cone, but you don't get it here.
Yeah.
It's just another added level to make it harder. It's a final boss for a reason, people. Come on.
That's because some dude spent like 4 hours making that rune, and they were, well, we gotta show the rune.
Yeah, right.
Listen, that rune is beautiful.
Took 4 hours. Come on.
I could be a graphic design student at that point.
Cover it with some gold, please.
I'll cover it with Face Crusher's balls.
That sounds like the boss would have to stay in one spot the entire time, though.
Raven, you ready?
Yes.
First she's late to raid, now she's holding up the
5,
balls.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Death and
5, 4,
Alright,
3,
get my unstable afflictions
1.
out. Pop cooldowns. Since we're not popping lust, I might actually save
our champions.
Soul Harvest until I get a couple stacks of buffs. But the buffs are so on Mythic, because there's so much going on. The buffs are kind of hit or miss.
Going into this.
Because you could potentially get rage and just have all your buffs kind of fall off you.
5,
It is
4,
very
3,
shitty.
1.
Melee be spread.
Destruction.
Drop your buffs. Dodge cone, it's right.
I've done
This is your
quite
toad.
a couple cutting edges, and lots of bosses before cutting edge were a thing. Lots of end expansion bosses. And I have to say, Argus is probably my least
That's a buff
favorite.
and rage. Master's
The
gonna be opposite
whole,
side. Sorry.
5,
We
4,
are working.
3,
The whole
2,
death mechanic, like, you get to second phase and it doesn't really matter who, you know, you just have people kind of dying left and right because they get up in a minute or so anyhow. Just feels very, very cheap, very cheesy.
Math is hard.
Yeah, right? Still confused why there were so many on me. I don't have packs to review the footage and tell me what I did wrong in 2 seconds.
Alright, Sealed said he's on his way home now.
5,
That's
4,
our holy paladin.
2,
I know.
1.
Making a friend.
5, 4,
Will it really with 14 melee?
1.
It will.
Destruction.
See this beginning, like the tanks are even dropping low, which is super unusual.
You just told us in the healing Discord to damage the boss when there's no need for
right?
healing. I'm sitting here spamming lava burst.
That's what happens when you lose 2 holy tallies.
Yep. Going after this.
Honestly, if we're worried about output, I could just go holy,
3,
but
2, 1.
Destruction.
I got the buff face.
Okay, I'll take 3.
Get that, get my buff,
Side.
then get back in here. Pop my
Second pots are up. Make sure you guys are using them. Drop lights off.
5,
Dodge the cone.
4, 3, 2,
Things spread.
1.
Destruction.
Oh, we gotta stay. Oh, okay, stay spread here. I got a
Watch the stone.
ticking dot on me of the fear, so I'll have to be aware of that. Taking a little bit heavier damage than normal.
Fear's go.
Let the fury of the sea
Just
wash
a minute.
away this corruption.
Oh no, Seth, that's rage.
Rip.
yikes. Well, we made it. With most people up. That's good.
And now everybody's got 2 ticks of raid.
Good luck.
That's irrelevant.
The point is, we can make it.
5, 4,
I hate honestly just wait.
2, 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone got 2 to 3 stacks of rage there, so.
I only have 1. I'm doing great. Oh, bye, world.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
wait.
DP. Pat, Stabs, you would taunt now.
Oh, look at me and all
I know
my healing.
We're wiping it anyway.
Should I save like anything for?
That would have been a solid pull if somebody didn't run into the entire group with rage.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
well.
you could fill in.
That's what happens during progression.
The 7th one with.
Everybody has their moments.
Usually.
Cooldowns are
Including
pretty
me,
much all for free.
as rare as they are.
Yeah.
Do you want me to APT on the 8th rage with my link?
I guess.
I would APT on one of the Blight Rage cone
Okay, so what is that?
overlaps.
That's 4th or?
Really, Destro has a better throughput for this fight, but I hate Destro. It's so boring. And it doesn't, I don't have the stat weights to support it. I have all the legendaries, I just don't have the stat weights. But if we continue to progress on this, I might give it a shot in a future stream. Just to kind of test it out and show you guys how boring Destro is.
Yeah, I don't think we need my DPS to make that check. I hope we don't need 100k DPS.
Oh, with 3 healers, definitely not. Should never be a problem.
I'll just focus on healing.
It's just when there's 4 healers, the healers can spend the first 15 seconds DPSing.
Yeah. I gotta get my rank 1 first though. I have like rank 40th in the world for Resto Shaman DPS. And I work so hard.
We're very proud of you. It's very nice.
Me too, me too.
Cal, I've been playing this for the past day and a half. Yeah.
That explains why I'm beating you. I was like, something's not right here, but I don't know what it is.
Something's not quite
5,
right.
4, 3,
Monkeying around.
2, 1.
Allow
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction. The might of sea and sky must aid our champions. Go, Gannett.
I got the buff face. We should be alright though.
Alright, I will start pooling my shards here. I'll grab my buff, and then I'll dump them in the next, when I get repositioned here. Alright, shard dump time.
3, 2, 1.
Hold on, I gotta drop the
Oh. This is bad.
Which column's left?
Yeah, I fucked up there. I could not for the life of me see the...
I think we need to wipe this.
where the rage was.
I'm going ham. Oh, I'm dead. I popped everything.
The stupid rune was blocking it.
Maybe, but commons suck. It would just to be pushing your cooldowns during phase 1.
Okay. I mean, if that's all we're gonna practice, I'll try it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Not all, but like the main focus right now with just 3.
Oh, this is probably one of my favorite World of Warcraft scores. Used to play piano a long time ago. I was actually fairly good at it.
5, 4, 3.
Did a few concerts when I was younger. I just thought about picking it up again and doing some World of Warcraft.
Ooh, nice, Dabs.
I didn't try to do that.
That wasn't you. That was Dabs.
Dabs, yeah.
I blame the discipline healer. I blame the discipline. You need more bubbles.
Damn it, Cow, do not scare her away. Stop it.
No, I
won't scare her.
You do you, Liz. Alright.
We trust you, Liz.
That's the first time I think that's happened. I didn't expect it.
I don't think that was you.
No, it was. I ripped it.
I have many
Get out of here with your budget, Mammoth.
I'm good.
Oh, dude, I haven't been saving any mana.
Wait, break?
What?
1 minute.
Just for CDs.
Who
Oh, wait, I need this.
I assume Doom Winds is on cooldown.
Waiting on CDs.
Made it just in time.
Almost pre-potted for that fucking timer. I wasn't paying attention.
I just ran up and down 3 flights of stairs. This is gonna go great.
Sure, 3 steps is the same as 3 flights.
No, I was definitely 3 flights. I left my backpack upstairs and I need to do homework during break.
Playing David Brevik's created Diablo, or one of the creators of Diablo. I was playing a little earlier today. It's a fun game. It's got some quirks here and there.
The might of
Since
sea
it's
and
created
sky
by
must
him and
aid
he's
our
not a
champions.
graphic
Golden
designer, he's
I got buff.
Okay.
an engineer.
I still honestly don't know what
The
to do with that
graphics
first rage.
aren't fantastic, but the
I mean,
gameplay
I should be able to get the first one, no problem.
Yeah,
is
so
really
should
solid
I.
so far.
Me also too.
5, 4,
Melee spread.
2, 1.
What?
I gotta drop him off first, brother. 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll take the totem. Never mind.
Alright, second pot here. Yeah, Aff is
You got this.
4,
quite
3,
poor. Actually,
2,
I don't think I ever
1.
switched out of my
Is that range trapping on the left side?
whoops. Did I? Nope, I'm still wearing my my Sacrolash ring from when I was doing Covenant earlier, which I did not get shoulders, by the way. Still wearing my lovely normal 940 shoulders. Alright, that should be better. That should give me a little bit more of a damage boost.
I don't think it was me. Yeah, it wasn't me. Because I was dropping Salt Blade at the same time.
The timing on that is you'll be able to get back in the middle for the cone as long as you move when you see that the buff has found its spot. Like, you don't have to stay there while it's dropping. As soon as you see the animation for the buff, you can go back to the mid. And
Yeah,
find
but
it.
remember that the tier 1, the Cone of Death, just matches exactly with the dropping of the book.
No, I'm saying it doesn't.
Sometimes that second one lines up perfectly.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
death and
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
destruction. The might of
Face
sea
the
and
boss, the other one.
sky must aid our champions. Golganeth.
I got the buff, but we should be alright.
Alright, pull my shards. Till the
Yeah, I only
next,
got
grab the buff now.
Here for the cone.
Sometimes it pans out where when the cone comes out, I can go to the right and grab my buff, but sometimes the buff disappears or he stands there and
5, 4, 3.
and does other things and thinks
1.
about life and love and pursuit of
Drop your
happiness,
blades.
all that good stuff.
Dodge cone.
And second pots.
Do you need an escort?
Gubstep needs an escort.
Dropping gift.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I had to drop a ball, damn it,
It's only at 2, I just got hit hard as crap for some reason.
I'll stay back here for the cone in case he wants to target me. Yeah, yeah.
Dabs, you want to grab it?
This relock. Holy
Light.
shit.
You have to run with
I wanna go blow my brains out.
with Soul Blight when you
5,
get it to avoid
4,
there's
Make an angry monkey.
if you don't run you end up getting that third tick which
I
really
guess you
just
just there.
fucks you.
Let the
I guess
roar
move it
of the
here.
sea wash away this corruption. All life ends.
as you guys are dropping your soul blade and the cone comes out, you have to dodge the cone with that soul blade. You guys just gotta be aware of that. Blackmon, you took a sake of death fog.
Yeah.
Raven Cow, you guys died to the scythe. Everything past that kind of fell apart. Cat, I know why you died.
Yeah, we both were kind of fucked there. You were the only one escorting me, and we both had the fear.
Yeah, and then I got Blade, and I'm just at the dot. Haunches, I see why you died. Sorry, you got hit by scythe. Yeah,
Near the end.
There was some rage ticks that went out. I didn't see that.
I mean, we're also down a healer right off the bat, no?
Yeah. But we still shouldn't have deaths to rage.
Debs, do you have it on? Okay. I'm not seeing any benefit from it, or at least on my buff thing.
He has to have the opposite one. He has to use the fire one or whatever.
Yeah, he has to swap his over.
Where's the buff show up?
No, wait, he's got fog on.
They have opposite ones, so it should be working, yeah.
Oh, well.
We are just figuring out kind of how to improve our kind of our positioning when it comes to that stuff. Especially when it comes to rage, we have a lot of people getting hit by the rage dot, and it's not even necessarily when ranged gets it; it's melee not spreading correctly.
It's whenever you're ready, Jay.
Whoa, Alpha. Wait, bro.
He whispered me that the dog had to go poop.
Yeah, just thinking. You can go ahead and pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you get what I mean, I won't be able to adjust my timings without losing massive HPS.
3, 2, 1.
Destruction! The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet!
Alright, I'll start pulling my shards
Buffs
here
up.
for the next cone, and never mind, because the buff is way the fuck over there. I'll
To this.
try to get it. Okay, yeah, the rage just kind of swerved back and forth. I didn't want to go out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction!
I need to stay still with rage here. Like this whole
Second.
swerving back and forth shit is not helpful.
Watch the cone after this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread out. Stay spread.
Alright. We're good.
Watch this cone.
My timings are a little off with my
Good.
shard dump, which is hurting my DPS quite a bit. That and with the buff placements being so poor.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
But despite my shitty DPS this round, it looks like we're still gonna push him. So that's good. I'll set up my lock portal. So we have we use it on the way back. We take the first bomb and absorb it, and then after that we just have the bombs run out and die.
These on.
Alright, Dabs, go.
Oh, I didn't utilize my second pot either. Whole thing has been a little stressful here.
This is burst staying in. Make sure you're on the big bear. Stay left of that blade.
Here go, Dabs. Dabs.
Need to wait until I get
Set. But
a couple more.
Stalk Me needs as well.
It's fine face.
Get it back.
5,
Couple more
4,
stacks of tormented souls here.
Not a mana.
There we go. Oh, spread.
I think Pax has the avatar.
Fuck out. There we go.
Or Dabs.
Just taking it back to.
I hate this buff. Everyone moves
Back
around
around
during this phase, and I never know where the hell they're gonna go. Oh, just cleave the entire fucking raid.
Yeah, Dabs. Go back. Go back. Dead too.
I'm just coming out.
That was an interesting path.
See, we can do it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Good push.
Master.
I don't die to bomb, do I? I shift and stuff off.
I just redid my whole UI so that I could see when the sweeping scythe was, because I thought I could just stand in front of him and DPS and then run behind him. But apparently he actually normally cleaves on top of it. Like it's just.
I don't think he normally cleaves.
He definitely does, because I have the timer running.
So what do
It's
we
just instant. It's like,
Well, that
bam,
must
you're
be
dead.
something special with that phase in, because I don't think he usually cleaves with more melee attacks.
No, he's definitely not cleaving. We all got hit by sweeping scythe.
Oh no, I'm talking about the beginning.
He does not cleave any time throughout this encounter aside from sweeping scythe.
That's what I thought.
So, Bigwig's timer.
You got
Big
hit
Wig's
by
tells you sweeping scythe, which is like the front of the cone in front
That's
of
the
him.
big one.
Yeah.
I don't think you could AS the dead. I think you end up playing. You would be ASing.
Yeah.
It would just be for the tick damage to get the bomb out.
Okay. I don't think I'd survive either, but yeah, it was 12 million overkill, but that was without shift. So maybe there's a dream.
5,
Maybe.
4, 3, 2.
Make sure you guys are
1.
second potting.
Yeah, that was a problem we had yesterday, actually.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like I didn't get that timer.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
I get the buff.
I think we
just
either
you're gonna need a third.
Got it.
Going after this.
Dodge.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Melee spread. Put out hunches. Dodge con. Adjust hunches.
Oh shit, I used...
Second potos.
Dodge
5,
con.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grab my buff and spread.
They spread.
You're gonna have to eat one more.
I got 2 stacks. Okay, I should be good.
Dodge.
You take it 2 again.
Five,
And
4, 3, 2,
Yeah,
1.
go ahead, stand and fuck.
I understand people are like afraid of the fear that they're not going to be able to find someone in time, but we are huddling like way too close together at the back of the boss when we need to be spreading. We have that entire area to spread, and everyone's just kind of hanging out in this where we normally stack.
Yeah, spread really far out.
Like, just make sure you kind of have a person in sight, and people that can blink or disengage, just kind of keep that in mind, that someone may be relying on you for their fear.
Yeah, if you see someone with a circle near you, you should be helping them out. Like, you see a circle, go run in it, run with them to where you should be. Unless you got something else going on, like Soul Blade or whatever, obviously.
I understand everyone wants to do their parse and whatever else, but mechanics is really what's killing us, not low DPS.
Yeah, I'd hope at this point no one cares about a person.
Oh, you never know, those melee that don't move for a solid 4 seconds and have all the range waiting on them when they're stuck with a rage are apparently very caring about their parse.
Beautiful gray parse.
Rage targets have to adjust along with the cone, right? Cone is not targeted at you. You don't have to dodge the fog, right? But you have about 6 range players on each side looking to get by. So you have to overcompensate to make sure we're out so that there's no far wide shenanigans right or left that goes on. So you just need to take a couple steps off the boss when that happens. Every melee needs to be really like aware of their position and what they're doing. That is affecting the entirety of the group. After those first 2 sets, that goes for everyone else. You guys need to be on top of these timers, because if I miss it, it goes off the bars, and then it's queued up as an ability. So if I look, I don't see rage, and I don't call it, and then you guys miss that as well, then that's going to happen again, what just happened last month.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
One of the weak auras that is linked is like absolutely beautiful for you get the thing, it says spread. When that timer ends, you have 3 seconds to actually spread, and you get a circle. If the circle is green, no one is in range. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's the one I have. I have it set to the sound of DBM destruction. So it yells at me destruction. But if anyone doesn't have it, I will link it. And the circle is an indicator. It pops up on your screen, and it's green if you're good to go, if you're not going to hit anybody with rage. If it's red, you're too close to another person.
Go ahead and link it, and we'll add it to the Argus info post.
Already in there, I think.
I have that one, and that was one of the ones that
Yeah,
was
it's there.
I'm just saying, like, it makes it super easy. If you're ranged, you just ignore the first two because you can't get raid, and then you just, oh, it's green, I'm good. It's red, I'm not good. And it'll tell you, like, even in phase 2, because sometimes we get the weird timing where we get bombs before we need to spread. Like, you know, 1 out of every, like, 5 times we get to phase 2 that happens. And it won't give you that circle if we're going to get bombs first. It'll pop up as soon as bombs go out, but, like, you know, it doesn't show up until you actually need to spread. Are you there, Cubstep?
Yep, I'm here. What's up?
Do you know if there's a way to change the text color on Relo receiver?
Yeah. Let me take a look at it real quick.
There definitely is.
I'm sure there is. I guess the better question is, where do I do that? Like, do I just change the text color in display, or do I have to find a spot somewhere else?
Just in display, it looks like. Display tab where it says text color right below the custom function.
Oh yeah, I guess it has just text. I'm retarded. Thank you.
No worries.
The one fight in all of Legion where there's fucking no green shit. I'm about to make this text green.
We are on a little bit of a break here, so we'll continue pulling when we get back. In the meantime, feel free to say hello in chat or talk. I do reply to everyone on the stream, so. But if you just want to hang back and watch, that's fine too. I'm gonna try to stream Mythic Plus this weekend and possibly do a couple plus 15 giveaways if you're on North America Horde side. Feel free to tune in. It'll probably be Sunday and or Monday. I haven't decided an exact time. I need to work it out with the other people that I do the carries with and figure out a set time.
A lot of these aren't mine though. A lot of these are online ones I found.
I just asked Seal where he's at, and he just gave me a thumbs up, so assuming he's...
And he literally just logged in.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, we got another minute on break, and then we'll get back to Mythic Argus. Looks like we have our Holy Pally back, which is good. So instead of this rough 3 healing with an additional melee, we should get back to standard pulls. Well, semi-standard pulls. Normally we have 2 Holy Pallies, but that's okay. I'm kind of curious if not really getting to the execute phase. I'm wondering if I should just roll Pride As for progression. I ended up having better stats with Pride As anyhow. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run Pride As for the time being, for progression at least. I am ready to go.
Block. Be me.
I got a 920.
Nope.
Alright, we'll summon our Holy Pally here, get him in, and then get things rolling when everyone is back here.
We can put Rabby on right again now.
Yeah, thank God, 1 less melee.
Huzzah!
We could reduce more. We could just make them, make Conscious go Ellie. Make Apricot go Boomy. Make Dead Sora play Throw or Heroic Throw Spec.
Oh, I need a... Did you change the AA or should I, Jay?
Oh, it just got changed.
I just don't know what changed. Oh, it was the...
Not healing CDs.
Yeah, it was the melee stuff.
Okay. For healers.
Let's see. The worst overlap, I believe, is 4, so let's give that to Seal.
I see how it is.
then... Actually, I haven't been using barrier effectively either. I could probably do that.
Oh, I do want to throw one thing out there for the people with rage. I know you want to look cool, but you pressing your A and D keys rampantly is not helping.
But it's PvP, man. He won't be able to hit me because I'm too fast, too quick.
Oh my god, my stutter stepping. I am gonna go play League.
Dude, I gotta practice it so that I can get better at backpedaling when I can't backpedal.
Oh lord, lordy lord. People are gonna give me a fucking heart attack.
You're considering your life choices again?
I
Sure,
am.
it's not all the cayenne pepper.
No.
I had some today, actually.
That's definitely affected your voice, though.
No. Don't be ridiculous.
All that damn cayenne pepper. Sounds like you're talking with a bunch of shit in your throat.
Why do you know what that sounds like?
J-Tide, Top-Tide, Bliss. This should work. Okay, looks a little complicated. I'll do 1 on 2, and then 3 I need sealed for you to help with HA and wings. 4 you're gonna use AM. 5 is
Alright, 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick as I'm out.
and 8 is Talk Link.
Okay.
That didn't seem that complicated.
No, it's just the way I wrote, like the 1, 2, 3 part is kind of confusing. Alright, this is for ready to pull. We should drop Second Cauldron, please.
Hey, what does AM do? I don't know what that does.
That's all you need to know.
Heals the group. Okay.
Heals
Yeah.
the group.
Good to know.
It does.
Unless it's Agmar.
It does what Tide does, but instantly and a lot more.
Oh.
5, 4,
It's after midnight,
3,
buddy.
2, 1.
Also pulled you again.
5, 4, 3.
What do you mean you're stuck?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Destruction. The might of
Alright.
sea and sky must aid
them.
our
Refresh
champions,
my
Golden.
dots. Put a couple
I got them
more
both days.
afflictions,
Let's see.
and then pull
I think
my
you got the
shards
I'll take 3.
until the next.
my bad,
So good.
Okay.
Run after this.
I'm glad I changed that text to yellow. That is much more noticeable in my peripheral vision. This asshole, he just stands there, and then he does the cleave. He's waiting for us to run in.
Yeah, that should be spread. Dodge cone.
Second pots.
Debuff. Dodge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Spread it.
Ooh.
This is where I always get thrown off.
Let the
Phasing.
fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
As soon as I see the shit, turn the boss.
Don't run it through me. Make sure you're careful.
There's no sights here.
Yeah. No sights until he starts next phase.
Something in front
2
of him.
seconds.
No.
Agramar.
4,
Make sure you spread.
Lose your strength,
2,
brother.
1.
Destruction.
You're up, Dabs.
Squirt Raven.
Oh.
That was bad. That's a lot of
Stop
damage.
moving. Move real slow with that.
Sice,
Keep
no
losing.
fucking joke on Mythic.
Forward.
You're up dabs or
I'm gonna grab a face.
okay. Fucking yay.
5,
Self
4,
CD.
3, 2,
Spread.
1.
Destruction.
I think I should be spread by now. Get those in.
I got it, boss.
You set a burst.
All healers are dead.
Yeah, wipe it.
What's going on with the tank deaths there?
Getting caught up in this guys.
Sights are coming at us. Can't see them half the time.
I can't see him half the time. Well, that and trying to get around from not getting cleaved by the damn main attack. Dab, as soon as I take 2, you gotta get him.
And I also felt like people were slow to get to the back. So orange.
I'll run Wind Rush. I wasn't running it tonight like I was
Well,
yesterday.
concerned with roaring because one of them had fear this time, and I don't want to just.
Yeah.
You guys always say I look like I'm lagging on your screen, so I don't want to just tear past you.
Sometimes you're just jumping around. Just gotta pretend you don't see it and like walk straight.
I also move faster with the avatar, so I'm concerned with just like hauling ass past y'all. So like y'all go, I'll stay with you.
Still cauldron dead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death and pain.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright,
The
we
might
will
of sea
stand
and
here.
sky must aid our
And
champions.
we'll put a
Go
couple
back.
more unstable afflictions, or one, on the boss, and then we'll pool my shards until the next cone. Kind of short here. Hopefully I can get against them both. Fantastic.
5, 4, 3.
I hate it when he does that. He
1.
stands there and like gives me a little mini panic attack. It's like he's gonna scythe any minute, and like 2 people are gonna be hanging out in the front. That was bad.
Dodge.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Dodge.
And this is a really sloppy pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
You just wave it.
Let's get far behind.
Shit was all over the place during that pull. Not our best attempt for sure. Hello to the couple people that joined us. Thanks for coming in.
Can the person with the rage, before Cone goes out, try to like either step back or give the people moving left a little bit of space?
Yeah, just move pretty far off the boss. Just go out.
Yeah, like backwards and out. Just give us a little bit of space to move over.
Still a cauldron.
Alright, here we go. This is it. This is the poll. I can feel it. We're gonna execute everything flawlessly. We're gonna be the next method. Everyone is suddenly going to get very good at this game.
5, 4,
It's gonna be
3,
beautiful.
2, 1.
The master demands
5,
your
4,
doom!
3, 2, 1.
Destruction! The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Grab buffs.
Pick up the buff.
Ready for
Go
calm?
back to draining the World Soul's soul.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Argus actually isn't a bad guy. This is a... Basically, he's been corrupted by Sargeras, and that's kind of the whole deal here on Argus, is that Sargeras is trying to corrupt the entire pantheon, Eonar, Aggramar, Sargeras, Khazgaroth, and Organon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction!
Safe spread here.
Ooh, I jumped right into that.
Ready for calm.
That was really bad on my part.
You're an escort.
Oh, and I have.
Holy. I'm gonna say.
Just wipe.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Actually did a video a little bit relating to Argus on Magni Bronzebeard on my YouTube. Did not realize the amount of lore behind Magni Bronzebeard. He is quite the interesting character. He doesn't really have. Well, the only daughter he has is Moira. So he kind of took to Anduin, and I'm not sure since he's the Diamond Dwarf now, and he represents kind of Azeroth as a whole, if he still kind of feels like he has to play that father figure role for Anduin, especially with Varian gone. He gave him a Bronzebeard family heirloom, which eventually got passed to Bane Bloodhoof, the leader of the Tauren people.
5,
but he didn't
4,
feel right
3,
accepting it,
2,
so he eventually
1.
gave it back. And I'm assuming Anduin has it now. I believe the weapon's name is Fearbreaker.
Destruction! The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
I got the buff face, so you have to get that.
I'll take it.
But quite some extensive lore on the Diamond Dwarf. I know it seems like he just kind of showed up, especially for the Horde, he just kind of showed up out of nowhere here on Argus when he's running around as a Diamond.
2, 1.
But he's been here for a while.
Lights out if you have it. Rage 4.
I would like to do a lore video on Anduin. We've seen quite a bit of him in World of Warcraft, but I'm more interested in kind of his early days when he was
I have the haste buff and rage.
being brought up by
Start spreading.
Magni
Oh.
during that time, and he was held hostage by Moira,
Watch the cone.
Magni's daughter, when Magni
Dodge it.
was frozen as a diamond
Can I
statue.
get the escort?
I won't try to spoil too much for you. If you wanna know more, you can watch the video on my YouTube channel. It's in the description. I was gonna do one on Anduin, and I started reading about Anduin. He's got so much lore in the books, being a prominent figure and son of Varian Wryn and the next heir to Stormwind, obviously. I think it's gonna be like a 30-minute video. I'm just not quite sure if I'm up to that quite yet. That's a lot of talking. A lot of organization. It takes me a few hours to get the lore videos together. It's probably the most in-depth thing I do. Outside outside of getting the stream prepared, that takes me a little bit.
Yeah, let's get out.
You're up, Dabs.
LeBron.
Try to keep chatting so you guys don't get too bored. Just, I know it can be kind of boring here with no interaction, just watching us wipe on Argus repeatedly. So I kind of try to walk through what we're doing. It looks like you guys might be able to see phase 2 here. Oh, that hurt. That was some really unfortunate sights. So we have a no. Looks like we're gonna miss phase 2 by just a wee bit.
Why do you crash so much, Jilda?
Stand issue with the network carding this.
Definitely.
It's more than it should be. I think it's getting hammered with some too much shit on data on this one. Maybe I need to delete a bunch of weak ores. Maybe that'll help out.
The Druid tank tends to crash a lot. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I might have to get with them and be like, yo, dude, what's up? It's because I've seen some people's UIs and they have like, I shit you not, like 100 weak ores active at once, and that is massive, like CPU intensive. Just lock up your World of Warcraft, and then they wonder why they crash.
What happened with that first group going out to Orange?
That's what
there were 2 escorts.
No, we were all.
One of them caught up.
I mean, I think it was fine. It was Jilda who died.
Yeah.
Jilda and Cat.
I died because I needed an escort and I had the fear. Nobody went with me.
You guys gotta be getting these escorts.
Shilda, you got overkilled by 100k.
Are you serious?
It was like 300k, yeah. That was
so.
We have some. Oh, lovely.
He'll reset.
Nowhere to run.
I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat.
Yeah, he'll reset. Just give it a few seconds.
I thought that was me for a second because I pressed my push to talk button as soon as he pulled, but that was Red Time. One of our balanced druids. That was super unfortunate. I want to do more videos on weak auras. It's a wonderful add-on, but I feel people end up making 1,000 different weak auras for something that can be done very easily and less resource intensive.
Does anybody need spell warding? I haven't heard anybody yell for that.
I think we're alright.
Because I use, I actually did a video on it, but I use LVUI as most of kind of like what you see here in my chat, my bags, and whatever else, but there are some more resource-intensive parts of LVUI, like the nameplates and the unit frames and the raid frames that I disable, just because they tend to eat up a lot of CPU and tank my FPS. So I end up using alternatives like shadowed unit frames and things like that.
Because I'm pretty sure I have to shift to get far enough away, otherwise I just add ticks.
Yeah, you're just gonna die to the bomb. It's 35 mil.
Yeah.
To the target. So.
What is going on with this WoW music? Come on. This is like some spooky Halloween sound CD. There we go. Get a little bit of Pandaland music in here.
Five, 4, 3.
I played too much of Pandaland. I got real heavy into it in the beginning and got all the reps exalted on my Druid and did all the dailies that took, 7 hours a day to do all the freaking dailies.
Sea and sky must aid our champions.
But I didn't raid too much. I got the BOA from Garrosh though.
I got the buff face.
Alright, I'll take 3.
I use that to level a few of my tunes. I'm trying to level up a priest, but God, they're
Going after this.
I cannot do it. They seem so boring to me.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Get blights out.
1.
I'm not a big fan of
your spread.
kind of healing in general here. One of the most active healers that I really enjoyed was Resto Druid.
I think that was a bit of 7.
I think that's mostly because you have the blanket healing. You're not
Swipe it here.
really immediately looking for damage,
Couple.
but rather you're just kind of
like
making sure everyone's topped off. I actually two-healed Trial of Valor. Not Trial of Valor. What was that? Trial of the Crusade, I think it was, in Wrath of the Lich King. The heroic
You know what you
version
should have
of
done
that.
this? Backpedal. That could solve a lot of your problems.
Triggering, like, say, force of this raid.
I'm just saying, it works, so.
But it doesn't.
Listen, but it does.
But it doesn't.
What if it does?
But it doesn't. See, Blizzard should just remove that feature altogether. The only reason it's kept in is because role players. I am convinced of this.
Well,
I roleplay
You're
every
acting
boss
like
fight,
the role
and
players
I need
aren't
you
an
to stop
important part
triggering
of
me.
this community.
Yeah. Why are you hating, man? I'm roleplaying as a killer of Argus. I don't know about you idiots.
5,
You are doing a
4,
terrible
3,
job at it.
2, 1.
The first step is backpedaling. You wouldn't know.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ladies,
1.
come on, let's focus.
There's your aggro.
The
Case we
might
got
of
back.
sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
I got the buff.
Alright, take 3.
If you don't know, the person talking about backpedaling, Talkmon, I have it on
Perfect calm.
both my
Run.
Twitch and my... Oh, I missed that buff. Fuck.
Did anybody get haste?
Five,
Yeah.
Twitch and YouTube channel. He backpedaled into me during Aggramar when he had the Ravenous Blaze, which you're supposed to spread for. He backpedaled into me, killed me with it, and then moved forward. It almost looks like damn near intentional. And I'm still super salty about that. Second thoughts.
Watch his con.
5, 4.
Watch the con.
2.
Back on.
1.
Destruction.
Spread.
Yeah, backpedal on out of there, talk.
Hey man, no one got stacks.
I
Fuck
did.
you. I didn't.
Coming out.
I will save the raid. How many people are stacked?
5, 4, 3.
Get ready to spread.
1.
You might miss. No, we didn't.
Once you cast it, they can't skip the
Glory of
round.
the sea, wash away this corruption.
Ring boss left side. Sats just stick in the middle.
Don't
run on us. Hello?
Come on.
He's channeling. Leave him alone.
I think we're on a different page there. I'd say right there.
2, 1.
Yeah, I don't think he moved.
He was channeling.
I'm sure. No, but like we just.
He
brought
didn't
the
move,
boss
and he
through.
was still at the standstill, so.
It wasn't you. Tight ran over Taco and I, trying to get to the boss to attack him.
What did he have? The
Master, I go to claim your
Alright, I'll unbind my fucking backpedal key.
some Michael Jackson shoes.
I think you were fine, Seth. I don't know why people willingly walked into you. I was gonna place you in the middle of the room anyway. If only we had Pat. Actually, I'm gonna have to watch that, because that was way too sloppy. You streaming, Dub?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if I have your Twitch around.
You have to like, follow, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe.
Oh. I need to clean my desk. I've got like 2 or 3 different cups here, and I almost drank out of one that's a few days old. That would have been a really nasty taste.
Oh, I lost it. Okay.
It is hard to pinpoint the Argus polls in the stream. Going back through the 3 hours, I tried to find like 50-second highlights.
You gotta just cut the stream and start it again when good stuff happens.
That's what I was gonna say. You have to hit the button every single fucking pull. That'll make it easier.
No,
No.
please don't spam my phone.
I
I need
was
that many notifications.
I was gonna keep a piece of paper and just jot down the time when.
I was.
You were Yeah.
He's an accountant for our group. He writes down everything, and then he gets confused on how many runs we've done and underpays haunches. It's great.
No, I overpaid haunches last time by like 20K.
That's true. You underpaid me.
What'd you overpay him for?
We do Mythic Plus runs.
Yeah, I know you do. You freaking guys charging other guildies.
If you want to like donate like 10% of your earnings to the guild bank for repairs, that would be cool.
Probably would.
Maybe.
The rogue on the left is tight.
Yep.
Yeah, Rabbi's. Okay.
Gold has plenty of gold.
See a demon hunter in there. But you guys, there just needs to be more awareness. Seth didn't move for the longest time. It was at least like 20 seconds. There's still room to move around.
Alright, good, I guess.
There's still a path to get to the boss. You guys will still have space. Those of you moving with rage, you guys need to be aware of people you're moving through and not do that. If this means enabling friendly nameplates, then you guys need to do that. But that's something we can't have pretty much this late into knowing what the mechanic does.
Sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Red buffs.
Grab my buffo. Why am I so fast? It's
Oh.
on top.
I still can't get that one. I guess I'm just a retard.
5, 4.
If you wait until the cone, you have to be like perfect.
You move straight through the middle.
Yeah, melee spread.
Sometimes the timings are off on it.
Back around the boss.
Odds.
Say no to jokes, kids.
Dodge. 5,
That just
4,
ready?
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Destruction.
Spread.
Should be a con. Yeah, it's.
Dodge. Debuff.
We lost 4 people.
5,
Yes,
4,
3.
3.
Did anyone get the
2,
totem? No.
1.
Not what the.
Spread.
Spread.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
Escort. Ship. Right out here.
Agramar,
4,
lend these
3,
mortals your strength, brother.
1.
Destruction.
Spread.
People gotta stop running away when people are running to you with fear.
Self CD.
Go forward. Get ready for the bomb. I think that was it. First on the big bear. Go forward left. Everybody should be on the same page here, especially those with the burst. Back around the boss. Another set. This one has a bomb. Bomb out.
Ooh, how
I got
exciting
it.
when you might get to phase 2.
We need you on the burst.
5,
Stasis here. Okay.
4,
Burst here, burst here.
3,
Oh, ready?
2,
Our DPS is kind of
I'm really
low.
good.
though.
Spread out.
dash.
Set a gate. No reses here. Go.
Oh, I have 3. This
On the tank, everybody be right here.
4.
Sure you're in the group.
I'm done for.
Back up.
Just sit here and
What's up?
spam. Spam drain soul. and hope I live. Oh, it wasn't enough. I bring a greater shame to my family.
Back on the boss. One big pile, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Forward right.
1.
Yeah, that was
Never
really
saw.
unfortunate. The 3 people in front of me that I was
go
expecting
levity?
to kind of rely on for
Leave it.
if that happened, if I got fear, all got rage. Oh well. That wasn't that full, but we had some sloppy bursts. Yeah, sloppy burst.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I saw a couple people. I turned the boss into you, and you had rage. I don't know what to do there because shit's coming at me directly.
Yeah, we're try to respond to that. I've seen it too, where I'm like on the side and just try to step off backwards because the cone doesn't go out like a certain amount of range. But yeah, it's kind of weird sometimes when you turn it in, the cone just happens right then. It just happens.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah, I
like
feel
if we
bad.
lose like one person in this phase, it's not the biggest issue, but
Phase 3 is actually very exciting. At 40%, he kills us all, and then he summons scythes around the room. That
thanks anyways as it is.
act kind of like boomerangs. That's we've gotten there a couple times, but it's pretty rare. We're still kind of sorting out rage people need to be less greedy. I think that's one of the biggest problems we have, is they want to get
That
that
second phase, it's like it's
they want to get that extra cast off. They want to get that extra extra ability off. And when there's this little room for error, you just need to drop whatever you're doing and do the mechanics.
5, 4, 3,
I'm like full now.
2,
Your DPS doesn't really matter.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Doesn't your trinket give you mana, Liz?
Oh yeah, it does. And I still
Might of
run out.
sea and sky.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the nature of this.
Yeah.
messing right. Buffs her out.
Yee, bus.
You good?
We are good. Where's this calm?
Dodge. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee be spread here. With blades. Holy shit.
The chatbot isn't working.
Oh, scares the fuck out of me.
I'll take a look at that. It's supposed to command to remind people to follow, so I don't have to do it. Oh, Soul Blight. I'll get
That's
out.
quiet. Watch the cone go.
Dodge.
Dodge it. Think it's left.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Grab buffs and then
1.
stay spread.
Destruction.
Spread.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
Nice push.
Getting him. So Ty can get in. Trying to be in front of the boss. Now you can set up. When we pull to the wall, you can spread.
Agramar, lend these mortals your strength.
Melee on the boss, spread out.
Alright, we're doing better. This is not a bad pull. Not a bad pull at all.
Get Raven in. Get Red in, good. Get that group out.
Keep forgetting
You
to
have 2 stacks.
Yep, people keep running away from me.
You might want to Iron Bark yourself. The sun.
We all one big happy family here.
Forward.
All you, Dev.
Dodge is gone. Not gone. Safe. Be right.
I have bursts and bombs out here in a second.
I'm taking it.
Somebody.
5, self-CD, 4, 3,
Can't
Okay,
see
Dev's,
it.
Dev's got the avatar.
1.
Alright, good. And you come and get this.
Spread.
Goes out. Who's up and back? Seth. Bring him in. Burst going out. Beyond the tank.
The
Big Blood Elf
rage
guy.
was really bad.
Might need to sack DVB. Pain sub.
Ready, Din?
Yeah, I said good.
Oh.
Oh, this
Burst
is-
going out.
This is. Ooh,
Oof.
what the hell? Oh, burst went off.
Did we not have,
Bomb was in the group.
Yeah, I mean, it literally went out. I died to one too.
Oh, you just died with it, that's all.
Yeah, I went out and I got 2 ticks.
Oh
there,
yeah,
one
that's the
ticker.
one that we're trying to have Face Crusher Spell Warden, right? That was the
5,
second bomb.
4,
So,
That was third, I think.
how about I do this with the gate? What if I put it more so in like melee range and then bomb? I mean, they may not make it the full 40 yards, but at least they can make it some distance. And in the case we have a couple seconds where they're able to click the gate and get the fuck out.
Also
I've
makes
been
it
using burst too.
easy to meet up.
Well, that's not the meetup one. That's the healer sacking himself one.
Which one? Because that
The
was
one that just happened.
that was the 3rd bomb. So that's 2 sets of healers there.
Yeah. I don't think there's any other way to do it, right?
No, unless we have 2 APTs go out, but that's like a lot of lost value with padded health.
Yeah.
If Takman wants to APT himself, that's up to him. But I haven't really seen any other place he needs to use it, unless he's going to do
There's
it.
like nowhere I need to use it for cities if it goes well.
I mean, maybe like the 6th or 7th rage, just to keep the group up, and then
Yeah, usually I just like guidance there with like fucking Cloud Burst or Ascendance. Like I haven't had any need to use it, and I go into the final phase with more than enough CDs. So.
5,
Not final phase,
4,
second
3,
phase.
2, 1.
Death and pain!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction! The might of sea and sky must aid our
Alright.
champions, Golganet.
Refresh my dots.
Got the buff, but we should be alright. This is an early one.
Grab the buff after my UAs drop.
going after this.
Dodge.
I always have the habit of like
5, 4,
I move
3,
and then I cast
2,
Unstable
1.
Affliction because
Lights.
I think that I
Maybe
move
spread.
and I'm not going to need to move again. It's a really bad habit.
Watch this comms.
Need to wait for my Unstable Afflictions until I get repositioned behind the boss again.
To check the AM, by the way. Someone remind me.
And then go from there.
Watch the con. Buffs are after the con.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Alright,
1.
we'll get spread out.
They spread.
Here. I was about to rocket jump there. I would have rocket jumped right into the rage. That would have been fantastic.
There's a blight in the group, get it out.
Where the hell is... Oh. That sucks. Let's
5,
way the
4,
hell out
Get this
there.
last one.
2, 1.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
Wow. It's gonna die. Res-less. JDS really goes away.
Agramar,
4,
lend these
3,
mortals your strength.
Spread out.
Destruction.
Unless... Get their
Oh.
spheres.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Self CD.
I think that's like the worst two-set I've seen. Go ahead and sacrifice each other. Big stuff. You can wipe it up. It was my bad before the phase.
I'm hoping we get to see a couple more phase 3s tonight.
Other than that, looking pretty good.
I mean, we're consistently getting a...
We're doing pretty well in phase 1. There's still a couple issues here and there.
super confused. They're just small mistakes that people know what they're doing wrong, and then we're cleaning up some of the stuff. So, good work. Yeah, we can take second break now. Let's do 7. And don't get like tired. I don't want people coming back from this break unfocused. Like that happens sometimes. Let's try to keep our energy up here and try to clean up phase 2, because that's where we're at right now.
I'm gonna eat an entire turkey.
You can pour some cayenne pepper on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I have to translate a video in Spanish to English. See you guys in 7 minutes when I don't have anything done.
I never took Spanish, I took German.
You sound like a guy who would take German. I don't even know what that means.
You realize that you are riding with a guy whose first language is Spanish, right? I could translate it.
You obviously did not take English.
You know, you can really suck my balls. I mean, not a part of my balls, all my balls, from the base to the top.
Chupa mi huevos. What about your walls?
No, no, that's Mexican. I'm not Mexican. Es chúpame las pelotas.
Chupacabra?
Chúpame las bolas.
Chupacabra. That's what he said.
Just gonna take this time to say that we all love you, Cal.
No.
Hey, Garrett, how's it going?
Chúpame las bolas.
Right, chúpame las bolas. En español.
I know how to cuss you out in Arabic.
Sentencia de abuso sexual. Why you fucking getting that?
I didn't take it. friend growing up.
It's for harassment. Oh my god.
What are you gonna do about it?
What do you need me to?
Glad to hear. Thanks for tuning in, man. Good to have you here. Yeah. The Void Elves are pretty neat. I've been thinking about making an Alliance character just so I can get them. It's going. We're more consistently pushing to Phase 2, which is good. Kind of working out the bugs in Phase 1. We're still getting pretty greedy with the rages here, and it's still killing people, but we're working through it. I think we're up to like 180, 190 wipes, something like that. Let me check. Yeah, 186. I always had a soft spot for the Draenei. When we got Blood Elves and the Alliance got Draenei, I was a little salty in Burning Crusade. I'm like, yeah, they're big blue people with tentacles on their face. Oh yeah, dude. Tichondrius Alliance, it's like, it's not quite as bad as Illidan, but it's still pretty bad. Sargeras is probably the best Alliance server that I know of. I don't look too much into Alliance stuff. Yeah, the only reason I'm on Tichondrius is because it's server itself is Pacific time and I'm on the West Coast, so a lot of guilds here raid later. Like this is a 7 to 10 PST guild, but for Eastern that's 10 to 1. So a lot of people here are West Coast. Dalaran isn't a bad server. I have a few people that play over there. They're pretty decent players. Yeah. It's a lot of guilds are Eastern time. Kinda sucks because I don't want to. They're like 5 to 8, and I'm like that's 2 to 5 for me. Like that's okay. I don't want to like drop everything I'm doing to raid.
This shit is ridiculous.
What is it about?
It's not as gay as the title sounds. It's really fucking twisted and dark. It's in like a not too distant future where all of a sudden there's like a sudden rash of infertility, and the women who are fertile and able to have babies are sort of like put into a subservient slavery sort of situation, and like they're like given away to rich families so that they could have babies, so they're essentially just baby makers. It's really, really dope.
What the hell are you talking about?
A fucked up Black Mirror episode?
Oh, okay.
No, it's not Black Mirror episode.
No, it sounds like it could be like a really fucked up episode.
Yeah, it's a Handmaid's Tale.
A lot of children of men.
Interesting.
A similar concept, like as Children of Men, but like they went in a totally different direction.
That would be some really, really fucked up shit.
Electrical.
I'll take it. What's up?
Is there I have 2 personals that I can use during rages. Is there one that is a little bit more difficult for the healers, like if we use our DRs? Or should we just be using them in instances
Use it if
like
you get Soul Blade.
Yeah, if it's
Going up in views here. Every time I stream, I get a little bit more, and it's nice to see that growth and people talking in chat. It's well, I have a soft spot in my heart for demonology, but Affliction is it's fun. It takes a little getting used to because the artifact weapon. I'm hoping in Battle for Azeroth they'll make it a little less RNG based, because right now you've got to line up your artifact for Reap Souls, which is kind of like this RNG. You might get stacks, you might not, along with your shards, which is also RNG, and you might get stacks, you might not. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I just have Spotify running in the background. It allows me to grab the API and display it on Twitch. So if people are like, "What is that? What expansion is that from?" or whatever, then they can look it up. Yeah, well, with Legion, they really did the RNG. I quit during Nighthold for that reason. I'm so sick of all this Titan forging and all this legendaries and all this different other crap. And I'm like, oh my god. It's brutal. It's brutal. But it looks like they are, they're making it a little bit more consistent in Battle for Azeroth. I've gotten into all the other alphas, but of course, as soon as I start streaming and do up a YouTube channel, they're like, "Nope, you can continue." It seems to be how it is with a lot of expansions. Like during the first tier, as soon as it's over, they tend to quit. I got Cutting Edge, and I was working on school at the time, so I figured it would be better to dedicate resources towards that. I was also raiding like 16 hours a week, so opposed to 9 that I'm doing now.
Oh, did you say you're good? Right, let's go.
All right, back to polls.
5, 4, 3.
I am in Atypical. I've been here for a couple months.
30 seconds trying to backpedal. It's not working.
I joined them during Agrimar progression. I decided that I wanted to start getting in the top US kills. I was originally looking for a 6-hour guild, but 9-hour guild is decent, and the guild itself is kind of weird because as soon as I joined for Agrimar, basically like all the people you see here now, except for a select few, basically jumped ship during Agrimar. Like the whole guild basically left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Otherwise, if everyone was consistent, we probably already have this guy down now. Ooh, that's a good cone. Yeah, probably. Oh my god.
What happened? People trying to get the buff too much?
I had to drop buff, but someone dropped blight in a really bad spot.
It's a new-ish guild during Legion. They were really competitive in Warlords, but then they lost the leadership there for a little bit and came back. The last good guild I was in Bloodshot, I think they were, I'm not honest. Blood something. That's who I got Cutting Edge from. And during Warlords of Draenor, I was in Big Dumb Guild. I still talk to a lot of people in there on Illidan, but Illidan has become too much of kind of like a spam fest for between the Chinese and all the different kind of cultures mixing together. It becomes very, very irritating to find groups and find farm spots. It really is. Like,
disconnect.
It's crazy. When I first transferred to Illidan, which was during Wrath, when I went there to trial for Blood Legion for a little bit, I had to download an add-on specifically to block Chinese characters and all the chat because they were spamming trade. No, if you go to my YouTube channel, I actually break down what I'm using, but I use Elv UI for a lot of the basic features like the map, the buffs, the bars, but then features that are more CPU intense, like the raid frames, the unit frames, and nameplates, I use different add-ons for that. I use Grid 2 for my raid frames, shadowed unit frames, for the actual unit frames, and then I use KUI nameplates for my nameplates. And the only reason I really use that is because I like the indicator it puts over my target, so I know what current target I have selected. English is hard.
Alright, should be updated.
Damn. Did I mess it up?
Could we summon clerics, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, we need a stone.
Be giving some of those fancy luck. That's where we're at.
Yeah, I've had problems with LUI in the past tanking my frames,
Great.
but now I just
Back to
disable
normal setup.
basically most of the features and use other things for them. But since it does so much, it's kind of hard to justify finding add-ons for chat and add-ons for minimap and add-ons for my bags, and it's just kind of easier to use all the little things it has to offer.
Should I put on my running neck?
No.
Basically, yeah, there's another bag add-on I used for a little bit called Addy Bags, which is actually a fantastic add-on, and it has a bunch of plugins for it. If I didn't use Elf UI for bag management and storage management, I would probably use that.
2, 1.
And it's super low on resource usage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Yeah, it's a solid add-ons, but I tend to go through some add-ons that I use for a little bit. I'm like, well, I could probably live without this, because the less the add-ons, the better, because I end up pushing, getting into raid content as soon as it comes out, and if my entire
Yeah,
UI is screwed up due to
5, 4,
add-ons not functioning, then
1.
Destruction.
that's a problem.
Dodge.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into it. I know there's things like Spartan UI and a couple of other ones. Most of them are UI packages, which is just like a bunch of add-ons packaged together, and that's different from Elf UI. Oh, someone stood in the group. Did he just run through the entire group of the rage?
Dodge.
I'll open up my settings here so you can see. Oh, sorry, nameplate KI is what I use. Sorry, I got it mixed up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Different add-on, similar name. But if you want to texture it the same way, it's the minimalist texture. I believe that's part of the default WoW textures. Yeah, I always get those mixed up. I actually came across the nameplate add-on looking for tidy plates, and came across that. I'm like, oh, this is neat, and it uses like no resources. Yeah, there's a ton of options you can adjust on it, like opacity based on range, or threat, and different stuff like that. It's really nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The master demands
5,
your
4,
doom.
3, 2, 1.
Destruction. The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Dodge.
Yeah, when I started streaming, I actually had to change my UI around quite a bit to make things a little bit more clear. A little bit more. Alright, I'm talking, I'm gonna get fucking cleaved with cone. And this down here is actually part of details, my last cast. Which is really nice for the stream.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Stack. Dodge.
Forgot to pop my second pot as well.
Let the fury of the sea
nice
wash
transition.
away this corruption.
Although I'm kind of sucking on damage, I missed a lot of those buffs due to Soul Blight. Thank you! I actually, I made that myself. And I give it out to a lot of people. It's super useful in pugs, because I do Heroic Argus weekly as well for a chance at Aman'Thul's, the legendary trinket.
Self CD.
Oh, I need to put up my Warlock gate. Some bomb can get out of the group. I need to work on my Argus weak auras. They're kind of sloppy right now.
3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Alright, back in the raid group. Good to see you, Potato. No, we had a thing scheduled for today, but I slept through it. I could not get to sleep last night. I'll have to come over and fix your stuff another time.
Self CD.
Yeah, phase 3.
Time answers to me,
that's
Unmaker.
intentional.
The one force that can bind your relentless fury.
We all stack up with rage so we can reset our pots faster, so they'll be up in phase 3.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. He just like popped off my screen, and I'm like, where'd he go?
He rezzed us, dude.
Yep.
He's leaving.
Rest is to kill us again. Savage motherfucker.
No!
I got 8 screenshots. I'm done for the night.
It must not end.
Cinematography class, here I come.
Okay. Good weekend, everyone. See ya.
When we get up, we're going to Skull Side Wall. We're gonna watch where the blades are. If they're not spitting, you're on the blade. Go ahead, release.
Do I rest here?
Yes.
Ah, someone hit it. Oh, I'm so slow.
Wait until the last second. Start making our way over to Skull.
Oh my god.
You have any res?
Stand on the ones that are moving.
So these are on. Now you're in between.
4, 3.
Who do you want me to run?
1.
Sorry, is anybody that just want to have people see that? Stack with rage. We're not gonna kill this
Pull
one.
away, face.
Shoot.
You guys aren't gonna kill the module.
Do it up.
Hey, they gotta
Do my
go.
job.
Bring him this way. Bring him this way, Dan. Bring him out of that.
It's dead.
Yeah, we did it.
Woo,
We defied
keep on
all
my job.
odds. We win. Get away from me, orbs.
Here we're just taking him until we die, right?
Believe so. It's gonna be. You're gonna take it till you die, and then we're gonna be-res you.
So don't release.
Can I
Yeah,
put
we're
on my
just
neck
gonna-
now?
I mean, if you want.
London, move in.
No, I mean whatever.
That wasn't bad. We need more
So ready.
practice.
You
Got 9 orbs.
No more practice in phase 3 there, so it's good that we're getting them down. Well, not down, but down to that point.
To the raid.
It's okay, London. I just got here too.
Alright, face. I've been informed that we eat 5 size at a time.
I'll
In
take
phase-
4 probably and I'll be dead.
You're gonna need to just eat 5.
Yeah, okay.
Since
I'll eat the 5th one when I res.
Since we need to practice phase 3, do you want us to use the tree and res if we die there? Just for practice.
Maybe.
So yeah, so face, we only use real CDs on the 3rd and 4th sites, and just let the 5th one kill you.
That happens again, I guess.
Like I said, I'll probably do.
Let's go one shot.
I was streaming a new game by David Brevik, creator of Diablo, this morning before I went to bed.
5, 4.
Interesting game. I'll probably stream it a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'll stream it tonight because I have some other engagements. I might do some Conan Exiles with a couple friends.
The might of sea
They are
and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
non-stream friendly, so unfortunately I cannot stream that.
Dodge.
They are pretty foul-mouthed and talk about some sensitive topics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Look at this cone. You can't even see it. Oh, I'm gonna die. That was really unfortunate timing. Be really surprised if I don't die here. I'm just gonna. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna die.
Dodge.
5, 4.
This game hates
2,
me.
1.
Sort of.
Back-to-back fears and escorts. Oh,
Dodge.
that was brutal.
I got the buff.
Should be fine.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's gonna drop with it. Watch this come.
4, 3,
Dodge.
2, 1.
Spread out.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
See if they're able to. Oh wait, I think we have too many people down. I don't think we'll reach phase 3, but maybe phase 2. Well, obviously phase 2. We're transitioning into phase 2 right now.
As soon
as he just blows up in our face, he just pulls an Arthas,
4,
changes out his scythe for Frostborn, and kills us all.
Saving it. Get these on. Good.
Self CD.
Versus thing in. Follow Big Bear.
I'm not a huge fan of the whole dying and rezzing and dying and rezzing and dying and rezzing. But first of all, I mean, obviously the repair bill is if I'm doing not doing well on gold, but still every copper counts. I'll be
Self CD.
I'll be giving away plus 15s this weekend.
5, 4, 3,
probably
2,
Sunday.
1.
So if you're interested in that, be sure to hit that follow button and get notified of when I go live and what I'm doing. I'm gonna start doing that regularly on the weekends. Yeah. Oof, indeed.
Self CD.
This fight is so RNG heavy. Oh, thank you. Right now, yeah. I still have my boost, and I'm waiting for other allied races to come out so I can boost them. I've been thinking about leveling a shaman. I have a shaman on Tichondrius named Post Office, and I love that because every time I do a quest, they're all like, "With haste, Post Office," and it makes me laugh. I don't know why, it's so stupid. Yeah, I'll probably branch out a little bit more in Battle for Azeroth. A lot of my free time right now goes to kind of like behind the scenes stream editing and YouTube and different stuff like that. I still haven't really tried out Demon Hunter. I got through the starting area. I heard Holy Pallies are doing quite well in Battle for Azeroth. They're doing quite well now too, but I've heard good things. I'm really excited to try out Demonology in Battle for Azeroth. That looks super fun.
2, 1.
Death and pain!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction! The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golgotha!
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good way because they start at 100. Good way to unlock the other races.
I'll take a third.
I didn't think about that.
Watch the spell.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
I might have to, depending on what the racials are, I might have to. Upstep needs an escort.
I'm on you.
Dodge.
Go on this right.
I might have to race change. I love my rocket jump. The upright orcs are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit jelly. I was an orc on my warlock for a while.
Dodge.
5, 4,
Buffs are after.
3, 2, 1.
The both the Dark Iron Dwarves and the Magar upright orcs are playable on the beta right now. So I'll have to look at their racials. I am so behind on all the news and whatever is going on with WoW. There's so much, it's hard to keep up.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
Okay, we skipped it. Sure,
I
you're
don't
in,
know
and you let that.
How people do it. I have a friend that always knows like everything about everything that's coming up in World of Warcraft, but he also doesn't raid, so I guess if I took 9 hours out of my week instead of raiding to study the expansion stuff, I might know a little bit more.
Oh crap, I hit that button early. I got it. Sorry.
No worries. Red, if you can get Jill up, it's by orange. You can keep the pull going.
The tank popped this trinket early. For this, what we do, at least for the first one, we have everyone go to the back, including the bomb, and stack on the tank with the Agrimar's boon, and he pops that Agrimar trinket, which makes him immobile, but it absorbs a shitload of damage, so we're able to keep one more person alive for a little bit longer.
Bring bomb it.
I got a face.
Avatar's going out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Try a little big tank. The Sidorf's going out in 3. Bring fears in.
Personals if you have them.
Oh, I just tagged so many people with Soul Burst. Not Soul Burst,
Oh my god.
Rage. I am so bad at this game sometimes.
Why does Face Crusher have 5 stacks of rage? Oh, yeah.
Somebody had it behind the boss then, because I didn't move out.
Watch out, face.
Yeah, we're wiping.
Master, I go to claim your pride.
Well, I probably might have picked up a couple moving around from the side. Sometimes there's nowhere to go, man.
Thank you. Oh, I should probably get rid of that double. Double Who's in the Widgets.
I don't know, it seemed like it was pretty close.
I'll have to fix it next stream.
5's a lot. So you have to adjust. It goes for both parties. Can't have that happen.
I know, it's
tank's not gonna live that.
It's brutal. The average pull for the Sky to actually get him down is like 3 to 400. But they also just nerfed his health by 5%, so I don't know like how many pulls. We started pulls before the nerf. And phase 1 is a lot harder with that additional 5% to get through.
1.
Death and
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
destruction. The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Sure.
He's definitely an interesting encounter. If you've ever looked at the Mythic encounter for Imperator in Highmaul, he is a super long fight like this as well.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a similar thing, because with Imperator, I was with Big Dumb Guild at the time, and we were working on Mythic Imperator. And you get the faces down, and then it's like at 25%, 30%, something like that. Cho'Gall pops out, and the entire fight changes. And it's really hard to get that rhythm down.
2, 1.
To get there every time, to get that experience.
Wrong call by me. Trying to keep track of too much shit. Dodge con.
This guy does not like me very much. Also, oh, there we go. I have one Reap Souls.
Get
There
that
we
con.
go. Like, where are
Alright,
all
so
my
at
Reap
like-
Souls stack?
I think we're good.
Ready, 2 dips.
Just watch where you are. We skip the gaze. Spread out.
Agramar, lend these mortals your strength, brother.
1.
Destruction.
Pay attention to where your ranged players are. One didn't get in the group.
Yeah, this phase especially I do not like.
Bomb didn't make it.
Because Blizzard had to know that,
Let's
I mean, you can't really
this up, I guess.
soak bomb, so a player just has to basically run out and die. And that's just not a good feeling, because it always picks a healer, so it's kind of like this slow enrage to get through phase 2. As there's not a whole lot of damage going out during this time, but
And now we
obviously
need
it's
good
enough.
phase 2.
I go to claim
So I think phase 1, everyone's starting to get the hang of it. That's good. There's the
Oh, congrats. Who'd you get down? Grothy and Dogs? That's good. Dogs seems to be a big barrier for a lot of guilds. I've actually seen more guilds end up doing better with like high command rather than dogs, just because they can't get the movement down.
at the boss. That's the current mechanic that's going on. Let's try to minimize the amount of stacks we're getting.
Yeah, I get super stressed out with dogs because I'm trying to keep my dots on both of them, and I just die a little inside when my unstable affliction drops on the focus dog, or the focus target dog that I don't have the buff for.
We're good?
5, 4, 3,
attack monkey list.
2, 1.
Yeah.
My favorite twins fight was probably the twin Ogrons and High Maul. I thought that was a well-designed fight.
Set this to overheal. Buff syrup. Watch this cone.
Dodge.
And of course, I always like the patchwork style fights, like Butcher. I think I was like US 250 on Mythic Butcher at the time.
It was spread out.
That was super intense. There was like zero room for error because it was such a close DPS check. And the first phase of Mythic Argus here is a big DPS check because you're trying to get him to push the second phase before that before the eighth cone. Oh, someone
2, 1.
Someone fucked up cone. Oh, we're just wiping.
Master, I go to claim your prize.
We are pushing to phase 2 a little bit more consistently, but there are still those really RNG heavy, and this entire raid tier has been kind of RNG heavy, especially with things like Coven. When we were re-clearing, Coven was still quite a challenge for us just due to bad RNG. I think a lot of people are in the same boat. I cannot for the life of me parse on Coven. I have such a shitty parse. All my other ones are like 60 or 80%. And Coven is down to like 20%. just because I'm trying to pay attention to the 7 different things that are going on in the fight. And it's so RNG heavy for warlocks. Like if you get a bunch of procs and you can pad the shit out of the Army of Norganon phase by dotting all of them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that fight.
3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you want me to lost overtime?
No, I'll be able to get it.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Crewmaster is going to be left.
No, Brick Pretty Bender.
Where's it going?
Dodge.
Five, 4.
I hate when he does that.
2.
He just stands there. It's like, I am going to stand here and laugh at you all.
Dodge.
Have you ever listened to the Iminar dialogue? When you're fighting them? Even on Heroic? It's hilarious. It's like, I get paid double if you scream. Like, what kind of fucked up kind of bounty system is Sargeras running?
3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Oh yeah, dude. Next time you're on Iminar doing Heroic or Mythic or whatever, it is really screwed up his whole system of points.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the later one. The one before that drops right as the con goes out, and that one drops off the front.
I have many, many wares.
Unless I missed something.
Many farewells.
I think that's right.
Many farewells. May your yak be clean. I love the Grummels. I hope we get another, like, mammoth repair mount, in Battle for Azeroth. Except for the barber on it this time.
I don't know what that means.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
You can have your raid and it will just be a one-stop shop of mammoths.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction. The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Grab this. Ready for going?
Dodge.
Five, 4.
Imagine it will be a little bit more competitive here in Battle for Azeroth. I mean, we're still like top 400 US or something. I think we're ranked like 350 something right now, which isn't bad, but we lost like half our guild during some raids here because people just didn't want to play anymore.
What are people dying to?
I think it died from the plate that got dropped.
Okay. Wipe this.
Destruction.
Master.
I go to claim your prize.
But overall, I think it's more so about getting into a guild that you like, opposed to progression. I could be in, you know, an 11 out of 11 Mythic guild right now, but I just don't like some of the people in the guild. And I think
Because he's back to vengeance.
a lot of people end up making that mistake when they get into higher Mythic rating, is they let their guild hold them hostage because they have that progression.
Do it.
Really
I think
unfortunate.
prolonged is fine for the
They use
Peleus.
prolong.
I thought Old War was better. I'm using like Old War and then Prolonged after.
Okay. Tell us when. You're gonna sit here for 40 more minutes, Takman?
Good. I might lose internet at 7. I'll try.
Give Argus a stare down.
Whose internet did his parents like lock down your router or something?
Yup.
Nice.
Sure is great.
Good.
Oh lord. My parents used to do that to me when I was super young. It was 13, 14 years ago.
5, 4, 3.
I'd end
2,
up
1.
breaking the program, but rip my prepod. I ended up breaking the program by launching into safe mode,
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
or replacing some of the files in the program. A lot of those parental programs are not very well designed.
Watch the storm.
But I mean, I'm
5.
a software engineering major, so
Page 3.
I guess for your standard toddler, it would be fine.
Watch this calm.
We're fine.
Second pots. Do you have it?
Oh, look at my dips. Look at my dips. I'm doing so well. My purse.
Watch the calm.
This is gonna be it, and I'm gonna get rank.
Grab your
rank,
buffs.
rank 1 parse.
Ready to
Argus.
spread. Start spreading out.
Dude, the Affliction parses on Argus make me really sad. It's it's like 2.2 mil, 2.3 for the number 1 parse on Mythic Argus.
I got a bunch
For
of drop
Affliction
face.
Warlocks.
I got it.
Let the fury
You
of the
phasing?
sea wash
Better
away
anyway.
this corruption.
I get this calm. Get him. Pull the boss back. 1 back.
Yeah, Affliction is not very good single target. If I really wanted to min-max, I should go Destro for this fight, but I hate Destro. It's so boring.
Your strength, brother.
1.
Destruction.
If I can get up a gate here for bombs. There we go.
I think I'm fly back. Good here. You're right. Heal, get ready for your bomb.
Yeah, face. I got it.
Versus Stag.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Let's wipe this up.
Yeah, no healers.
You knew.
We got time for one more.
Healers.
I had such faith.
I go to claim your
Right. Last pull of the night.
Tried so hard and went so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Alright, this will be our last pull for the night. I'll stick around for a few more minutes afterwards if anyone wants to chat or ask questions or insult my my UI or my character.
Because all I do is set up for the first rage.
Yeah, but we totally split that between us.
But there's no reason to. It's wasted effort.
3,
That could be damage.
I saw it as like the perfect amount of healing, but I could be wrong. I guess.
4,
I'll check the overhealing.
2, 1.
Cleric's my man.
Destruction. The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Golganet.
Didn't have it. First con.
Dodge.
Cut. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
You want to keep this going or one more?
4, 3,
We tried that for a while, and we determined because the bomb kept dying in the raid group, that it was better in melee to get the bomb the hell out of there as soon as possible. And I know it's kind of a wonky location to place it. And I keep forgetting to place it during the transition. That is definitely my fault.
5, 4,
Oh,
3.
that was also my fault.
I go to claim your prize.
Yeah, wait, aren't we about to lose someone, like, in a minute?
He's
Wait.
irrelevant.
What?
Do
Wait,
they
I'm
know-
actually still here though.
Do they know your raid hours?
Yeah. I think it's fine on Thursdays actually.
Do I need to talk to your parents?
Dude, good luck.
All we would need to do is extend the window by like 5 minutes and you'd be basically fine.
Pretty much. But I don't think they care. I had to fight hard enough to convince them like midnight was fine.
What's your router?
We have 3.
Why don't you give me some information?
I think we need to just go.
4, 3.
We're already gonna be over.
1.
Master, demand your doom.
Better DPS then.
2.
Use your CDs as they come up.
Destruction. The might of sea and
Wait,
sky
I'm not gonna do
must
C
aid
now.
our champions, Golganet.
We were doing the positioning of the
Yeah,
lockgate,
buff
like
is-
you said
I'll take
before, but no one freaking used it.
Where's the call?
Except, I don't know. It seemed to do more harm than good. My raid group's weird.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, they just spread.
I gotta drop the buff, brother. Take her.
Dodge.
Back around the boss.
For those of you who are interested, I will be doing Mythic Plus carries this weekend. I'll give away a couple carries if you're North American Horde side. On Twitch, I can't monitor YouTube stuff for giveaways, so if you want to head over and follow me on Twitch if you're interested in that sort of thing, then feel free to do so.
Dodge.
If not, you're more than welcome to keep lurking. I appreciate you hanging around my channel.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
I see that little viewer count go up one at a time, and it makes me feel all fuzzy inside.
Agramar, lend these mortals your strength, brother.
1.
Destruction.
Self CD.
Bing, 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 beep, 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 beep. I have to disable that as we get more into phase 2. That's a little annoying.
Five.
Oh boy.
4.
Okay, we're
3,
good.
2, 1.
Destruction.
Oh, turn them around, turn them around. Oh, man, he cleaved.
Self CD.
Rest in peace. It's alright. Oh yeah, okay, go ahead. 2% all on your own.
3.
Do it, Jay. Hit him up.
1.
Hunt.
Shady and kill me now. I need him to do this.
It's alright. We ended the night on the best phase 1 we've ever had. That was super clean.
I don't know if I can.
Everyone made it through.
I don't know if I can get over there. Yeah, because we normally pull him back to the skull. Oh, I can't set it up. Oh. I'm an idiot. Sorry, nap time, if you're still here. I misunderstood what you were saying. That's, yeah, I could place it, before. I thought you meant, on the other side, to the middle, orange to middle. But I can definitely place it there before raid. I'll have to do that next week. Whee! Fucking mages. Alright, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, insults, good restaurants to try, feel free to let me know. If you haven't already, hit that follow button to get notified when I go live. I'll be streaming again this Sunday. I'll probably stream a little bit of It Lurks Below, just because it's an interesting game and it's kind of funny to stream. But this weekend, Sunday, I'll be giving away Mythic plus 15 runs and stream It Lurks Below in... I don't know. I gotta find a better streaming schedule for sure. Rather than my raid hours. My raid hours are Tuesday through Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. PST. So if I don't do anything other than the Mythic Plus stream, then I will definitely be back here Tuesday. If you want more content from me, I do push out YouTube videos 3 times a week, lore, raid, and add-on videos. YouTube can be found in the Twitch description. I will hang around for a couple more minutes if you want to ask questions or just kind of want to chat. Did I already do my alchemy stuff for today? I did, okay. Maybe I have an Argus quest? No, I don't have an Argus quest. I haven't gotten that this week either. Get my 960 Chaos shard. I got all the legendaries for my lock, so... But I could still get... You can actually, I believe, I'm not sure about the new one, but I know the last one you had a chance of getting a Mechano off from the old Blingtron boxes.
Together we will destroy the burning
I will
legion.
leave but cinders.
He's gonna leave butt cinders everywhere.
Boy, I'm feeling lucky today.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna head out here. Thank you all for tuning in. It means a lot to me that you sit here and watch me stream, because I'm definitely not one for patience and watching other people, but I do tune in to some other streamers and show my support to them, because it means a lot when people come and chat and stream. But I'll see you guys around. Sunday for sure, possibly in between for maybe some It Lurks Below. But so long for now.